Hey everybody. So ATC time. I wanted to talk about it's about those comments. So on the video I did hear a black woman teaches her son what? And the fact that her statement made some black men mad. She simply taught her son to marry a black woman. You know, things that other cultures do. They understand family, it's about building. And I saw some of the comments and it made me think, gee, what if a non-black woman, especially if a white woman said the same thing, would the black kings be mad? Chances are not. I'm willing to bet you it would be a whole different spot. Well, what they should do, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, family, man. But I hate to tell you, the disdain for black women is so widespread, and some of us are still in the dark. Some of y'all are still in the dark. You can't see it. What other group would get mad about a mother teaching her son to marry someone within their race? If a Hispanic man said that, woman said that to her daughters, black men wouldn't be hollering about it. But see, they're hollering because they, in my opinion, they don't think black women are worth it. No, of course not. Everybody knows to put themselves first, except this group, and live with everybody else but you. So this comment from her scepter 5263 said, I tell my son his mission is to perfect his skill through education, find a career, and establish his finances. Yes. Find the black woman that God has for him, marry her, be faithful, and build a family. That's what it's all about in other cultures. Now, they may not live up to it, but we're the one hollering, we don't need no pay, we don't need no marriage, just don't have the fatherless home, be baby mama. That people don't mean a thing. Again, that's DMX's wife when she went to court about those finances. I'm his baby mama of 10 years, been engaged, don't mean jack. Her comment says also take care and protect them. Oh, see, that's what the men are not willing to do for black women. But notice when they marry outside the race, again, there was a video on Sinji. A black man picked up a lady, a Hispanic lady, Latino lady. Literally, this chick was sleeping, y'all, on the sidewalk. She was sleeping on the sidewalk, picked her up. What is that song by your girl on the Love and Hip Hop? Make them want to marry me. What is her? Oh my God, Rashida. He saw her on that sidewalk and that dust bucket, self-hating dust bucket, zoomed in. I mean, seriously, it sounds like a joke. Out of all what they say they won't accept from black women, I don't want no baby mama, I don't want no single baby mama, which is what they create. I saw that video, and it's an old video. It's not like it was recent, in case you're wondering. I'll never forget that. I thought the lady was homeless, sleeping on the sidewalk. A black man swooped in and married her up. But they don't want no single mama. Swooped in, picked her up, bathed her up, and wiped her up. And it didn't look like she was a stay-at-home spouse. I kid you not. You're like, are you sick? But black women, what you bring to the table? They will pick up because they're so self-hating. And listen, it doesn't hurt me at all. I think some of the stuff is comical. It's sad, but it's kind of comical. That's crazy. Literally sleeping on the sidewalk. Got her a ring too. And that's why I find it so disturbing, though, when I see black women sitting up here with these, being a baby mama to these men over and over again, cooking and cleaning, relations with them just like a wife, but then you want to holler, oh, he loved me, but he hasn't married you? I'm convinced some don't know what love is. You think because somebody sleep with you, they love you. Good luck with that. That black man that picked up that homeless Latina Maria, Becalina, I don't know if he loved her, but I can tell you one thing I want to bet. He loved the idea of having her, a person that doesn't look like him. Homeless on the street, literally laying on the sidewalk. Have to clean up and bathe her. So again, why would they? And it's like, don't you have a lot to do? What, I know they're not building anything, but keyboard warrior, what kind of man does that? Jump up into a woman's business? Again, they've got their fingers in the eyes of a mini black woman who's basically walking around in a war zone, and she just walking around looking all cute and fabulous and got her headphones on, not listening, not taking in what's going on, what's really going on. Well, nothing happened to you yet. Well, stick around and see what may happen to you. Keep dealing with Dusty D. I'm sure that lady, unfortunately, with her 19-year-old daughter and 14-year-old son, was engaged. Don't forget they moved him in. I'm sure somebody would have told her, hey, whatever you do with these guys, don't, have a disagreement or think about, their paycheck, paying bills, anything like that. Anything that resorts to him being accountable, you might want to back that train up. Don't argue with him. They're highly emotional, very volatile, very violent. I'm sure she probably thought, oh, not my man. That's your man, not my man. Now we know. Now, a 19-year-old, because of the action and the self hatred of a black man and the non discriminatory behavior of a black woman, she refused to want better for herself. I'm just sorry. That's my opinion. I'm sorry that she's dead. But you picked up a Dusty. You see what they do. They unalive black women every day of the week. A black man working for the Klan. If he doesn't have his own, you're going to take a chance with your life if you bring him into your home. Let him get mad. Don't have anywhere else to go. So again, the self-hatred. That's why, to hop into her messaging. Who cares that you're mad? You're a failure anyway as a collective. If an Italian woman had done that, and they scared of any. Oh no, man, you never know. I ain't saying nothing. They might try to track me down. I ain't no. That's their culture. They believe in family. I ain't want to say nothing. Man, haven't you seen Scarface, The Godfather? I ain't finna mess with them, man. Vinny them, they don't be playing. See that they scared of them, and if they're not scared of them, they sure as hell respect them. Asian man, hey, the Asian woman, let us say that about her son. See if the black man gonna jump in. Man, Lene got a right to be whoever she want, but I ain't finna attack her online. Shoot, she might try to find me and pull a Bruce Lee move. Dog. Catch me slipping. But a black woman says it. 50-50. Unbelievable. They don't, and listen, when they get money, they show you they don't think that you are worthy of being taken care of, but they have no problem. Like Kobe Bryant making a whole lot of money. What she got? A high school diploma. Ooh, confetti. High school diploma. All the black women that are educated sitting up here waiting on black men, which I will never understand. Girls, by good luck with that, honey. Good luck with that. Remember that black lawyer in Atlanta? Look what happened to her. I guess she thought he was cute. Bedroom buddy done turned into a murderer. And then he was skilling on the balcony like Spider-Man, able to leap tall buildings faster than a single bound. It's like, what is this Negro doing? He up there swinging from the balcony like he up in the jungle or something. Playing Tarzan. Now he's trying to escape from the police and murder somebody. But hey, ladies, for the mammies, keep hope alive. And for the young that don't want to listen, you're going to see. You're going to see. Winning 3329 says, I cringe when I see black women saying we don't need a paper to prove our love, or we need to keep the government out of our relationships. Tell me about it. An ultimate mammy statement. Then later cry when the man walked away and doesn't want nothing to do with her or the children. Men hate marriage. A man said again for the chicks in the back. Men hate marriage because it holds them accountable if they cheat or act like. Yes, you can get that sheet of paper and say, okay, we're going to split this up and that up. And guess what? Get the checkbook out. And you can get him out the house. a lot of women, they're saying that. I don't think they would believe that, but that's sometimes they tell themselves, I think, because they know these men are not marriage oriented. But let them get some money. Let them get some money. Pull up a whole bunch of professional football wives. They're even talking about that in the Hispanic community. All these black men married. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What the men say? They're just trying to be accepted. Everybody knows that. I mean, what kind of man does that? You must be really soft. What you building? If you would have stopped breathing today, what you gonna leave besides to get the GoFundMe link to bury me? What are you leaving? What's your contribution to your family, loved ones, your community? Besides a stack of tennis shoes, some J's or some Air Jordans. Besides that, what's your other asset? Probably got more tennis shoes than books. And most of them can barely read at the acceptable grade level. And I'm gonna have to agree with Miss Kathleen King 47. She says exactly. Also, women need to vet more. If a guy in the strip clubs run, child, oh, you better run. That's what some of that household budget. Listen, they'll have money for strip clubs, but they'll have money for the thoughts and what is this OnlyFans, but don't have money for hooked on phonics, knowing their kid really, really needs that program. Really needs it. Unbelievable. Yes, as I said before, I think I've come to realize some of these comments, black women don't know what love is. So Ashanti Louise said at TW Logic, formerly Afros, easy solution, leave that tank. And the comment was, hard to vet when you're in a tank with more poisonous snakes than not. So true. Leave the tank. Black women need to date out and seek therapy to learn how to create healthy boundaries and positive, fulfilling relationships. Yes. If he doesn't have his own, do not bring him home. He could be a drag on your finances. And black women get into it with these dust buckets. You're gonna learn today. It might be your last stage. Seriously, I don't want that for you, but they're showing you. Actions speak louder than words. I don't care what he tells you. I got 3 of his kids. I got 5 of them. Actions speak louder than words. Well, he ain't ready. When he gonna get ready? But he's sure ready for that bedroom action. That's how I know you don't value your womb. Giving, 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 and they're just taking, and then you make them mad. You push them a little bit too much. They might take your life. Might take your life. Tiffany Carter 9675 said what she's asking is too much for most of us. That's exactly it. Oh, and this is the part right here, especially for the rappers. Kathleen King 47 said rappers were always anti-black. Look at our videos, and I look at for the young ones that may not know, older ones we know about New Edition, Bobby Brown, Ralph Tress, Van, Michael Bivins. I like Michael Bivins, I must say. Ronnie, remember that video? If it isn't love, why do I feel so sad? That song. As I got older, I looked at the video, and I was like, why did they pick a Chinese woman, an Asian woman? You could black girls do ballerina, and don't tell me no, they don't. Yet the hell they do, and they didn't just start last week. Y'all didn't have the sense to say, "Hey, we'd like to show a black woman in this." Why not? And look today, they want to have a T-shirt on with some jeans running, and a bunch of women running around, and preferably some that's racially ambiguous. And every now and then they'll throw a dark complexion one in. One moment, they'll do that. They're programming. Sorry, these men are showing you who they are. But we still not gonna believe. I'm gonna still stand beside him. Stand beside him. Yes, look at them using what they call black women. HOE, the B word. So this here, like Dr. Dre, what the lady said, this person said, less one did two. Hold on, please, one moment. Someone. Okay, you got the phone. That's next door. So if you look at it, look at the rap music. You can tell who they choose to be the groupies. They want to be surrounded by a whole bunch of thoughts, as they call them. One bitch, what? You had them all around me, man. What I'm saying, yeah, want to have them all around me. Get the hoes coming. And they're half naked. They're showing you, been showing you for decades. Again, that's why I said black women walking in a war zone, looking so cute and fabulous, girl. You better and got those headphones on, not really seeing, inculcating. Hey, this is what it is. Rose-colored glasses. Oh, I'm just into my jam. Take the headphones off. Stop, look, and listen. These men are telling you every day. Yes, and Scrooge Duck, Rich 9705 says, so embarrassed by the black men. The ignorant ones are an anchor, yes, around this community. Needs to be rooted out. But they're not going to be rooted out because the mammoth's going to hold their backs. The mammoth's going to have us back, not my son. And then you got young mammies. They're going to still hold the line for that dust bucket. Gonna still hold the line for that dust bucket. I promise you, every time. Whenever they find one that's committed a crime, check the residence. More than likely than not, it's a black woman's apartment or her home. Again, that's why, and I'm gonna keep on saying, that's why some places don't want that little voucher. They know you hiding a dangerous Tyrone. They ain't trying to hear it, babe. They're not. Hate to tell you. That's why they don't want that voucher. What me and my kids gonna do? Well, call your man. Child, he waiting on her to make a move too. So stop. I thought about that. What if a non-black woman had said that? Would the black men attack? No, that's expected. And they know those men would comfort them too on that keyboard. They know darn well. But see, they're running that kind of game. They're running that kind of game to make you think we don't need no sheet of paper. No, doesn't want to be held accountable. They're not men, they're just some males, child, some little boys. I don't give a damn how old they are. They don't want accountability. They don't want to be responsible for it. Listen, if they don't want to be responsible for their children, what makes you think they want to be responsible for a wife? And then the sad thing is, some black women, we don't need no paper. Well, let your dude die today. Let's see what's gonna happen. But if you notice, when they get some wealth, ask Dr. Dre, which he ain't no doctor. I guess he just, from the hood, that's his name. We all know he ain't no doctor, but I'm going to call him Dre. That's a respected title, so I'm not going to even say Dr. Dre, but look who he married. And look, all that money given to a white university. And they say it's very, very, very white. Was it UNC? If I'm mistaken, yeah, he gave all that money to a white university. He could have given that to Spelman. I guess you're going to have to chill till the next episode. He could have given that money to Spelman. He could have divided it up. He married her. This Negro, as the rest of them do, Tiger Woods, signed the contract. He married her, signed the contract. All these professional sports athletes, they are marrying them. These Negroes is signing the contract. Why? Because they know that's what Becky's mind and her culture is at. Some may be baby mama, but no, if you notice, the Negroes, when they get some money with the other races of women, these men, these dust bucket chocolate drops, they are signing the contract. But they want you to think you don't deserve it. They're afraid a whole new breed is going to, recognize the scheme. Because right now, they got a lot of black women, mammies, even the young ones, they've got them blinded. They don't see. But just notice that with other races, the Negro will what? He will gladly what? Sign the contract. He is willing to take on the accountability. So why would they hop into her DM like that? Her message box and yada, yada, yada? She's spreading the wrong message. And they don't want black women to inculcate that into their mind, have it deeply planted, and say, hey, you know what? Today is the day I'm going to start to set a standard. They don't want that. I don't want to roll up in your life, have a little, want tonight. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? We get together, get our drink on. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I ain't got no real place to stay, so it's going to have to be in your home. And what we going to do is what I'm saying. She pregnant, I'm gone. and it keeps on happening. I'm sorry, I gotta stop doing that. It keeps on happening over and over again. Where's he at? Where Leroy? Where's he at? 3 months pregnant. Where's he at? Where's he at? 6 months pregnant. Where's he at? Where's he at? 9 months pregnant. Time was in the hospital. Where's he at? Where's he at? Here's a group of black women. Come on, girl. Come on. We got you. Get you in the car. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Giving birth. Push. Here comes little baby. Where's he at? Where's he at? He been gone. Why? He is not there because he doesn't care. Why are they all up in her little message box having a little dusty fit? Because when it comes to marriage, honor, and accountability, being responsible, taking care of a woman, some don't want to face it. But black men as a collective, I do believe they're showing every day that they don't think that black women are worth it. Yeah. So let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment. Hey, if you haven't joined the other channel, ATC, I would appreciate it. So let me know what you think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And you already know, I got to go. Bye.